This is the manual podcast. Number 2. I think we kind of landed on that name after the last podcast, talking about just making sure people get out of cruise control and go into manual mode and take action and have thoughts that you're in control of. Now, there's a term that's used in combat trauma. The term is expectant. Do you know what that term means?
Yeah, you told me.
Okay. Well, if you don't know what it means that the patient has suffered wounds or injuries that are so severe that the survival of that patient is highly unlikely. Even with optimal care, even with optimal resources, they're probably not going to make it. And so in a triage scenario, so look, if you're in a regular hospital and you got plenty of resources, they don't really use this word because you don't need to. They're going to keep working. But if you've got 7, 8, 10 wounded people or injured people, you know, a really bad car pile up or something like that, you have to prioritize and execute. And so there's going to be different levels of who you're going to treat. So one form is minimal, and that's someone that's like basically walking wounded, minor injuries. You're not going to worry about them. The next category is delayed, which means they're seriously injured, but they don't have any life-threatening injuries. Like maybe their bone is shattered, it's their femur sticking out of their leg, so they're definitely in rough shape, but artery didn't get hit, they're bleeding but not too bad, they're going to be okay. And then comes immediate, which is someone that needs urgent treatment right now, and if they get that urgent treatment, they're likely to survive. And finally, expectant, which means they are likely to die. And they are the kind of care that they're going to get. An expectant patient is basically like comfort. You know, going to get some morphine and then we're going to move on to someone that we think we can save. So it's an awful term. It's clearly it's needed in combat trauma scenarios or emergency mass casualty scenarios, but still is an awful term. But I was thinking about this term the other day, and the deal is we're all expectant, right? Like we are all expectant. We are all going to die. And we should not simply be looking for comfort, right? We should be looking to treat that. We should be fighting against that. Because it seems like, again, switching, if we go into cruise control, if we go into normal mode and we're not thinking about what's happening, then we just accept that label, right? We just accept it. And I say, don't. Do not go gentle into that good night is the term, right? Imagine this. Imagine being that guy in that situation. You've been wounded or you've been in an accident and you're hurt bad, and you hear the medic or the corpsman or the doctor declare you're expectant. And you realize that it's over. It's all over. All the plans, all the tomorrows that you have, all the ideas that you have, they're gone. But the fact of the matter is, we have been declared expectant. So don't wait. Time is short. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't sit around and plan anymore. Go out and do the thing. Do the thing. And that's what I've got for tonight. If you want to support, go to jockofuel.com, originusa.com, jockostore.com, and echelonfront.com. Thanks for listening. Until next time, this is Echo and Jocko. Out.